So starting with our cart over here, we've got blankets, outfits, and toques. So starting with the smallest babies that we would have, we've got simple gowns and wraps, less than 20 weeks. So you're gonna pick a gown that you think is appropriate, gender appropriate, and that will fit your baby. The nice thing about these wraps is they're very simple to dress the baby because it can be pretty tricky. Pick a wrap, then pick a matching blanket. So this is probably the smallest size blanket we have. We also have some crocheted ones like this. And then toques are very nice. They look quite nice. So pick a toque that you think matches. And so the idea of dressing them in the outfit is you dress them in the outfit, you take the pictures of the baby in the outfit, and then when the family goes home, they have that outfit to treasure because that was the outfit that their baby was wearing, and they also have the photos of the baby in the outfit. Moving on, we've got some larger size blankets. We have twinkle star baskets of various sizes. So the idea behind these is you choose the size that you think is appropriate, and each one of these baskets have a little ornament. You might suggest that they take this ornament and make it as a necklace if they want, or they can leave it on the basket. And you put the baby in the basket, and then you take the pictures of the baby in the basket, and maybe you add a little blanket. Families really like this, and the baby can just stay in the basket while the baby's in the family's room. So with this twinkle star basket, there is a bottom piece of crocheted material, and it is meant to go in the bottom as a base to provide more support and stability to the basket. Don't forget to put the card in the cloth envelope or the memory boxes because they do peer support, and it's the information of who made this basket for our patients. Next, we have a group of people that make baby gowns from bridesmaid dresses and wedding dresses. Some of these are nicer than others, so you do have to select some tasteful things that you think the family would appreciate. For example, I think some families would really appreciate their baby being dressed in white. So you could go this route, and there are different sizes that you can leave through. Most of them are girl outfits. There's a nice one, but some of them are boy outfits. We do have a small selection of sleepers. That would be for your 32 to 35 even term. We do want to make sure that they're brand new. Our patients deserve the best. They don't deserve secondhand clothing. So you will notice some here that are used in secondhand, and we're going to remove these because Amanda goes and buys onesies and sleepers brand new for our patients because they deserve brand new. We do have an assortment of larger twinkle star baskets. That's quite nice. Again, you fold this down, perhaps, and then their ornament is there. More dresses here, dresses of all kinds. Quite nice, depending on your patient's taste. Lots of those outfits. I've talked about the sleepers. We don't want to use those because they're used. This is a bit of a mishmash in here. So we do have some blankets. We've got crocheted blankets as well as just flannel blankets, depending on how big your baby is. We've got a basket of toques. Toques look very nice on our babies. And more blankets, and the stuff along the bottom here is unsorted. So pick a few options. It's always nice to give your family options in a time that they feel like they don't have many options. And grab a couple or 3 outfits and take them into the patient to see which outfit she likes the best. We do have a few of these. Now they are angels, so you have to be careful with your population because some people don't believe in angels. But if you feel like your family would like one of these, they can put it on their mantle, or they could use it as a Christmas ornament to remember their baby every year. And we do have another one. Here's purple, quite cute. It comes with a little hanging string already. Our memory boxes are made and stained and donated by the Masons. So we do have a good amount of these available to us, but it's not an unlimited supply, so we do keep these for more our advanced gestation. The Mason logo is right there. And so what you would do is once you've taken your baby's pictures and the outfit, you would put the outfit and the blanket and the toque in this box if it fits. You would also put a memory card with a cloth envelope, put everything as much as you can in this box, and then this box can just be kept in their closet and she can take it out and go through it and relive the memories of her baby whenever she wants, and it's a nice box. We'll describe the cuddle cot in a later video. Going along the top of the cabinet, you've got distilled water for the cuddle cot. You've got a couple different sizes of cardboard boxes for your babies that are pre-folded because some people find folding these boxes easy and some people don't. So this would be the smallest size, this would be the next biggest size, and then along the side of the cupboard here you have all your different sizes. So they show up flat and then you fold it to make a box. There is a list of sizes and approximate gestations here, and if you feel like we're out of some of these sizes, you can let Amanda Chute know. Inside the cupboard, we have our just loose live birth forms. If the baby was born alive, we need to get more, obviously. We've got envelopes. If you're sending your paperwork home with the patient, you can put the paperwork in an envelope. We've got the medical certificate of death, so you would put the medical certificate of death along with the live birth. And then we have the registration of stillbirth, which is the one that opens sort of like a trifold. Next cupboard, we have the 3 different types of genetics requisitions. We also have the surge path requisition for the placenta to go to pathology. On the top of the cupboard, we've got a bunch of signs. Keep in mind, this picture does look like an angel, so if you feel like that your person doesn't believe in angels, you could go for something like that where there's just a heart and butterflies. More distilled water. We do try and keep the perinatal loss binders, we try and return them to their home location, which is here. And we do try and keep this space as clean. So you're going to do your clean work here and do your work with the baby over on the other cart. This is the bio side that you're going to put a couple drops into the cuddle cot water. We do have a figurine here. If you feel like it would be nice to take a picture of the figurine in the background and the baby in the front, you could do that. Here's another angel. We have ribbon. If you wanted to tie some ribbon around the box, some people have done that. This basket, I just stock PCA tubing. There's some scissors there. Moving on to the drawer, we've got the ink pad where you're going to do your hand and footprints. So what you would do is hold the ink pad open, press the baby's hand or foot onto there, and then take this memory card on the back and press the hand or foot on the back so you have your handprints and your footprints. This takes some skill, and feet are easier than hands, but just do your best. Don't worry about wasting a card if you really feel like it wasn't a good job and you want to try again. Go ahead and waste the card. This is an ink roller. If it would be, no, it's just ink that you can apply directly to the hand or the foot instead of pressing the foot on the ink pad. We've got measuring tape, so you measure your baby and then you draw a line on how long the baby is, and then you put this measuring tape in the memory box. These dark green top tubes are a special order. They're not the same dark green top tubes that are on the clean service carts. These are actually stocked in the nursery cupboard. And so what I do is I grab these from the nursery cupboard and dump them in here. These are sodium heparin tubes, and the green top tubes that are on the clean service carts are sodium lithium. So these are specific green top tubes for our genetic testing. We do have some pins here because if you are taking the baby to the morgue, you need to put on a tag, and you just pin the tag to the blanket. This would be traditionally a toe tag, but we don't tie it on the baby's toe. We just pin it to the blanket. That's that drawer. This is our handout pamphlets drawer. So we do have a couple handouts on pregnancy following loss. We have the burial and cremation options. So this describes all the options for the final placement of the baby, whether that be body or ashes. We've got the caring for yourself after loss booklet. So every patient should go home with one of these. We've got the empty arms pamphlet. They do respond to texting, so you're welcome to either call or text. And if you can give them a heads up so they can plan their day or their next 24 hours, as much notice that you can give them as, you know, my patient's admitted, we're anticipating she's delivering in the next 12 to 24 hours, she's requested your service. The more time you give them, the better, and then you can text them again or call once the patient's delivered. Cloth envelopes I will discuss, but the last piece of paper that's in here is RH negative women and families following a pregnancy loss. So it's like an RH negative and WinRho handout specific to losses. Super important that our loss patients get their WinRho if they're RH negative. Next drawer. If your family is not wanting photos of their baby at this time, you still take the photos, you print them on the photo printer, and then you can just put them in an envelope and seal it. And then it might be a nice idea, here's a stamp of baby footprints. You just put some ink and stamp the outside of this envelope so they know what's in these in the envelope, so they can choose to not look at it if they don't want to look at these photos. But you know, we really should send at least a couple photos home because they may not want to look at the photos now, but in the future they may want to see photos of their baby, and they may regret it if they don't have or see photos of their baby. We do have these magic inkless print kits. So you press the baby's foot into this special paper that's in this package, and then you can mail this paper away and you can have jewelry made. There are extra ink cartridges and photo paper. Cloth envelopes, so you would put the photos and the memory card in the cloth envelope, and then put the cloth envelope in the wooden memory box. And then we just have some more pamphlets down here about miscarriage. This cupboard, we have extra supplies. So we have extra empty arms pamphlets. We have extra memory cards, tags, cloth envelopes, and then this is where we keep the stack of our cardboard boxes. So quickly, just to give you an idea of how this works. Fold in, fold in. That goes there. That goes there. And that's your box. Okay, that takes care of that. Photo printer. I'll do this at a later date when we get our new camera. I'll just block that out. We do try and keep our PCA pumps in here, and we try and keep them plugged in so they're ready to go. Over here would be considered our contaminated workspace, so you can weigh the baby on this scale. You can even do handprints and footprints from here, or you can bring a bassinet in. And we do have micro-prem diapers. It's nice to put a diaper on a baby. They do sometimes ooze meconium, but also putting a diaper on the baby makes them look and feel more like the other babies that we have on the unit. We do have wipes here if we need, and we do have, so this is micro-prem, which we need more of, and creamy diapers here, and there is some term diapers here if we need as well. So just a couple posters on the wall, contact information for Jasmine of Empty Arms and Amy of Empty Arms. A reminder that Bree is no longer a contact for Empty Arms. If you're running low on supplies, please let Amanda Chute know. There's instructions for the Osher cooling device on the wall, and then there's a checklist of what is supposed to be in the cabinet. And so if you are missing any of these supplies, you can let Amanda Chute know.